Hey, I'm here with Tim Kerr from Network 180. How you doing, Tim?
Doing well, thank you.
So what is Network 180?
Network 180 provides services in Kent County, Michigan for the Medicaid population for developmentally disabled, mental health services, and substance use disorder services. I'm the network administrator. One of our major issues is funding. Every dollar that we spend in administrative services or IT is money that doesn't get to the consumer that needs the actual help.
What are some of the applications that you run here?
We run a pretty standard Microsoft shop. We run Microsoft Exchange, SharePoint, Microsoft SQL databases. We also run an Oracle database that runs our clinical record system.
What kind of requirements do you have for records retention?
We have patient records that require almost a lifetime or permanent record. Our other retention, we have some policies in place that deal with email and file storage that are about 7 years on most things.
And you're a StorSimple customer.
We are. We've been very happy with that. One of the things we've done with it is we're putting our SharePoint data on it. We're also putting some of our archive systems as far as email archiving, our document management system, and we're also using it for file share storage.
Do you have any special email archiving software that you're using?
We do. We use a product called MailMeter that basically we've kept every single email that's gone in or out over the past 5 years.
Some of that data is obviously going to the cloud then.
Yes. It's data that has to sit somewhere so it can be retrieved if needed.
And who's your cloud service provider?
We use Microsoft Azure. The main reason we started looking at StorSimple was just being able to handle our disaster recovery. A couple of years ago, we consolidated into a single facility, and from there, we lost some of our ability to move data between buildings, getting it off-site. And we were looking at various ways to do that, including, co-locating some hardware with our internet provider, or finding a way basically to get it off-site without having to transport tapes everywhere. One of the features we really liked was the ability to recover anywhere. We don't have to necessarily go to a co-location facility or wherever. We can just plug in anywhere we can get to the cloud or the internet, and our data will be there.
What type of bandwidth considerations do you have for using cloud storage?
With some of our other projects this past year, we were also looking at increasing our bandwidth, which fit right with the StorSimple implementation. One of the most recent projects we've worked on is a telepsychiatry project, and they're actually doing face-to-face meetings with a psychiatrist who's on the other side of the state. We started last year with about a 3 meg internet pipe, and since then have gone to about a 20 meg pipe.
And the StorSimple product allows you to throttle the bandwidth that it takes. Are you using that?
We are throttling our bandwidth, generally during business hours during the week. With our 20 meg pipe, we're basically cutting that in half and giving the StorSimple 10 meg if it needs it during that time.
And how do you feel about security of data in the cloud?
That was obviously a big concern for us when we started looking at it. But the fact that it does get encrypted and deduplicated before it moves to the cloud kind of eased some of those concerns that we had, and felt it was a good product to be able to move to.
Thanks. I really appreciate you taking the time, and thanks for being a StorSimple customer.
Thank you.